The D5510 is the latest generation of Ricoh's interactive whiteboard, built exclusively for business. Designed for the new world of work, the D5510 is set apart from other interactive whiteboards because it has three key value areas created specifically with the office in mind. These are security, fine handwriting, and collaboration, and all three are necessary to bring an important project from concept to completion, no matter where your team is based. Important business-oriented features have been nearly impossible to find in other interactive whiteboards, but business user requirements have driven these three central values around which Ricoh designed the D5510. What is one of the primary fears that businesses worry about? Breached security. The D5510 was specifically designed to address your security concerns. First, the network. The D5510 is not a cloud device. Instead, it connects directly to your secure network. This means that the documents you create, share, and save remain securely behind your firewall. Another key feature of the D5510 is fine handwriting, which is the ability to write as if you're using a pen and paper. Because the Ricoh D5510 visually displays documents at full resolution, fine handwriting is a great way to accurately and easily review and mark up architecture, construction, and engineering drawings, as well as scientific documents. The same is true for non-technical business documents, whether legal agreements, presentations, or financial reports. The D5510 makes collaboration easy. Once you have your electronic document displayed, all annotations you make to it are captured, and you have the ability to securely save and distribute the file within your network. The enhanced versatility of the D5510 gives businesses the ability to mark up documents in a meeting room or collaborate as a larger group across multiple locations. Let's dive a little deeper into the security features of the Ricoh D5510. As you know, it is important to keep your critical information inside your network and away from those who shouldn't have access. The D5510 only communicates with other devices over your network or through a VPN connection. Each time you use the whiteboard, you can protect the information with a passcode, limiting its content to only you. The D5510 also lets you email marked up documents and notes, but you control email destinations too. You also have the option to lock down all outbound communication entirely. To further safeguard your information, the documents you save are stored in a solid-state drive, or SSD. Even temporary hard drive storage is managed by the SSD. Without the proper passcode, data is not retrievable. Are you feeling stuck between the desire to open up communication and the need for document security? The D5510 can give you both, improving the way teams work together without sacrificing the ability to control confidential information. Now let's get into what the Ricoh D5510 can do. Once you have a document uploaded to the whiteboard, you can interact with it in many different ways. From the bottom of the screen, simply use the pen to select pages within a document. You can also use your hand to do the same thing. Move between pages by simply dragging across the screen with 2 fingers. Let's take a look at the basic features of the D5510. You can select from several tools, including drawing, writing, shapes and lines, undo and redo, and magnification. On the toolbar, you will see an icon with a pen. When you select this icon, you have a choice of 20 different pen colors, 4 different line thicknesses, a grid, and other familiar painting and drawing functions. The included pen allows you to mark up documents with precise, fine handwriting, similar to taking notes with a ballpoint pen. Its response is instant, and the results are accurate. Just start writing the way you would on any sheet of ordinary paper. Let's take it a step further and look at a feature called Fair Copy, which converts your handwriting to text. Fair Copy uses intelligent character recognition technology to convert your handwriting. Much like with a piece of lined paper, simply use the pen to write within the displayed lines on the screen. There are 4 settings that control the width of the lines to best fit your project needs. As you can see, Fair Copy allows you to take handwritten notes and easily convert them into more presentable traditional text. With Fair Copy, you can also save your document as a text-searchable PDF file. This is ideal for searching meeting notes and retrieving the right information when you need it. The Ricoh D5510 offers more than 40 different shapes, including squares, circles, database shapes, and a variety of preset stamps. There are several line choices available. You can choose a regular line and go from point to point, or you can do the same with a dotted line. Need an arrow? That's easy. You have several arrow options available as well. If you want to stamp something for emphasis, you can use the Checkmark Stamp. You can make it bigger or smaller and place it anywhere within your document. Need an easy way to let viewers know that this is a draft or the contents are secret? There are stamps for these as well, and you can size and place all stamps wherever you want. The undo and redo functions allow you to remove and reapply your last step, and you can also go back multiple steps. Don't worry if you go back too far. Redo allows you to bring the change back. Another great feature of the D5510 is the ability to display a document at up to 600% magnification. This can be done one of 2 ways. The first way is to choose the magnification icon. Once selected, this icon displays a number of presets to take your document from the original size up to 600%. The second method lets you zoom in using your fingers, the same way you would on a tablet. Let's put some of these features to work in an actual document. Here, you see an engineering drawing with very detailed lines. To make edits, you simply zoom in to 600% and use the free writing mode to mock up the drawing. What happens when you shrink your document back down to normal size? When the document is brought back down to 100% magnification, the markup text remains perfectly legible. This ability is not only helpful for annotating detailed documents, but vital for maintaining accuracy within precise drawings. Now let's talk about the document management capabilities of the Ricoh D5510. On the bottom of the screen, you'll notice the File Management icon. This icon gives you the choice to import, save, print, or email a document. There are 3 ways to access a file: from a USB drive, from the board's temporary storage, or from a drive that has been mapped to a computer using the Common Internet File System. The D5510 can read PowerPoint files, both PPT and PPTX, and PDF. And when saving to PDF, you can rename and add security. The temporary save feature offers additional file security enhancements. When you first save a document, you create and enter an ID code between 4 and 10 digits. Think of this code as your personal ID. After the code is created, it will need to be entered every time that document is accessed. To save a file, simply enter your chosen code. You will see when the file expires. The timing of the expiration will depend on the administrative settings you've put in place. Simply hit save, and you're done. So now that we have a document saved to temporary storage, how do we open it? Simply go to Import File from the File Management menu and enter the meeting code. You will then see all the files available that have been saved with the same code, and you can select and open the file you wish to work with. What if you need to share this document? The D5510 gives you the option to email documents to others. Email addresses can be imported in advance and saved to a local group, or you can manually enter an email address using the on-screen virtual keyboard. When you email documents you've marked up, the D5510 will send the document as a PDF. You'll see an on-screen message letting you know when the document has been sent successfully. The Ricoh D5510 also offers IP-based printing, which can be configured to print throughout the network. To print a document, simply select the print icon. Much like printing from a PC, there are a few print options to choose from, including color or black and white, paper size up to 11 by 17, and whether you want to print the entire document or select pages. You just make your choices and print. What about collaboration outside of a single physical meeting location? The Ricoh D5510 can connect and collaborate in real time between 8 different whiteboards within a network or VPN connection. Each connected board can also have up to 20 devices, such as computers, tablets, and smartphones, connected to it. This means you can have a total of 168 devices that can view or participate in a meeting at any given time. Collaboration can be enabled right from the D5510 controller. Simply select the network icon, then choose Open. That's it. The board is now configured for sharing and ready for other boards to join the meeting. Users in other locations select the network icon and then join. They can select from preset board IDs or manually enter a board IP address. The network icon shows the devices that are joined to the meeting, along with the highlighting color assigned to them. In addition to connecting with other interactive whiteboards, users can view a meeting remotely through a web browser, using their network-connected devices. To enter the meeting, remote users go to the IP address of the board itself, which is located at the top of the D5510 whiteboard screen. Users joining the meeting will see a page that looks like this. The first selection is Browse Whiteboard. When they select the Browse Whiteboard icon, it will ask them for the passcode, which can be found on the D5510. This passcode is reset every time the board is booted. While collaborating with other locations, participants can use any connected board to make notes and annotations that are shared in real time. The D5510 also offers a unique real-time highlighting feature. Similar to the benefit offered by a laser pointer, presenters can use their fingers to temporarily highlight a section on the screen, which will appear in a unique color associated with each connected whiteboard. This means that you can tell who is highlighting or asking questions based on the color of their highlighting. Within a few seconds, highlighting will fade away and will not be saved within the document. This intelligent feature allows meeting participants to show others what they are referring to, without making permanent changes. Another useful collaboration feature is the ability to connect a computer to the D5510, and then control that computer from the board using the pen. This is done over the network, and no video or USB cables are required. The whiteboard comes standard with IWB remote desktop software, which installs on a desktop computer or laptop. Simply launch the software and enter the access information, including the IP address of the whiteboard, the meeting code, and the image quality desired for best performance. Once connected to the whiteboard, you will be able to see the computer's desktop on the whiteboard screen. Simply select the mouse icon and start using the pen to control the computer. This means that any external software you have running on your computer can be seen and managed from the board. Say you want to discuss or mark up a document or a web page that is on your external computer. All you have to do is take a snapshot image of the content and bring it down to the board. That page is now included in your document deck at the bottom of the whiteboard. Now, you can use the D5510 features and functions to interact with that document just as you would any file. Now let's talk about the hardware itself. The D5510 is a 55-inch LCD interactive whiteboard with a controller embedded into the back of the board. The controller comes standard with the board, as does the interactive pen. The stand and mount are optional. On the controller, you'll find the connector panel. The computer inputs include HDMI without HDCP, a DisplayPort, and VGA. The D5510 has 4 USB ports. 2 of them are USB 3, and 2 of them are USB 2. There are also network connections supporting Ethernet 10100 base T and 1000 base T. A DVI-D port is useful for connecting another video device, such as a projector. A second set of inputs for video includes HDMI with HDCP and VGA, plus pin-type inputs and RCA jacks for audio. Here you can see the board selection panel. This is where you access general controls, such as brightness and contrast, and secondary input sources. The D5510 supports picture-in-picture, or full screen sharing from an alternate video source, such as Ricoh's UCS P3500 video conferencing unit. Using the Ricoh P3500 Screen Share app, you can share out the document on the D5510 interactive whiteboard to a video conference. This way, you can be working on a document along with video conferencing. The Ricoh D5510 is a versatile collaboration tool that you can use to make information work for you.